Hey everybody, my name is Eric Hopkins and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're finding me for the very first time, please hit that like and subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all the notifications about when we put up new content here on our channel. Well, today we had a little bit of news in regards to the Shazam Fury of the Gods sequel that is coming out from DC and the DC Extended Universe. And Mark Strong, the man who played Dr. Sivana in Shazam, the first film, has come out and said he's not going to be reprising his role in Shazam 2. This comes to us from the Heroic Hollywood. Mark Strong confirms Dr. Sivana won't return for Shazam 2. Shazam Fury of the Gods may be starting filming soon, but Mark Strong's Dr. Sivana won't be in front of the cameras. One of DC's most exciting projects it has in its pipeline, Shazam 2 is set to be a direct sequel to the first film that blew fans away in 2019 with its grounded storytelling and whimsical childlike nature. This time, the Shazam family will be going toe-to-toe with the Daughters of Atlas. While it's great to see the Shazam family battling new villains, where does that leave Mark Strong's Dr. Sivana? Last time we saw him, minor spoiler alert for this film, Dr. Sivana was in Shazam's post-credits scene where he was cooped up in a jail cell visited by Mr. Mind. They put Mastermind, but I believe the character's name is Mr. Mind here. The Caterpillar suggested an alliance to Mark Strong's villain, and it appeared for a while that Shazam 2 would directly focus on Mr. Mind and Dr. Sivana. That doesn't seem to be the case now because Strong has confirmed that fans will not be seeing him return in Shazam 2. Strong dropped the news while speaking with Den of Geek about his upcoming stint in Cruella for Disney and on Disney+. I literally spoke to the producer last night, he said, because I saw that Zach Levi tweeted that they're about to start shooting in Atlanta. Dr. Sivana is not in Shazam 2. What happened is I think Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu, who have been cast in Shazam Fury of the Gods, and perhaps someone else, they've got some female characters and villains in this movie. And to be honest with you, I'm very happy to take a backseat to some female villains and let them have a go, because judging by the work that Emma Thompson and Emma Stone have done in Cruella, it's about time. While Shazam 2 will be dominated by villainesses, Mark Strong hasn't ruled out returning as Dr. Sivana, stating that the character still has some dirty business to finish off with Mr. Mind. Maybe Shazam 3 will see Dr. Sivana, Mr. Mind, Helen Mirren, and Lucy Liu's character teaming up together once and for all to destroy the Shazam family. Who knows, he says. We've still got unfinished business with Mr. Mind. So, I mean, it's a little upsetting that Mark Strong has now said that he's not going to be in the sequel. But, you know, and if that's the plan all along, I understand it. If you want to wait till Shazam 3 to bring back Dr. Sivana, I'm perfectly fine with that. I mean, we just had a film that he was the central villain. So you don't need to do that right away. But I do think that it's something that DC definitely needs to follow up on. They don't need to just leave this thread hanging. Obviously, with the Warner merger now with Discovery, a lot of things going forward is going to be, you know, a little bit of up in the air and in question. But in regards to Shazam Fury of the Gods, that film is supposed to be shooting fairly soon. I can't remember when they said, but that movie is scheduled to come out in 2023. So the likelihood of it getting put on the shelf after the merger is done is slim, because that film will be in production most likely by the time that merger is completed. So we'll be definitely getting Shazam 2 as it is currently planned out right now. And that's great. I want to see Shazam 2. To me, it was one of the better DCEU films that they've released. It had some nitpicks that a lot of people felt like, you know, Shazam, you know, was more of a kid when he was the Shazam superhero than he was when he was an actual kid. But I mean, that kid was dealing with a lot of stuff, but I think the comic book storyline dealt with the kid, you know, being a child in both incarnations, you know, but that's a nitpick that some people had, but I wasn't, I mean, or not that I'm not a fan of the comic, I just don't read the comics as much. So to me, I thought the film worked, and I thought it was a lot of fun. It had some good humor in it. It had some good superhero tropes that they played with. Plus, you know, the action was top notch as well, and how they introduced the Shazam family, and of course the deleted scene, which was never really in the movie itself, where they showed the Shazam family teasing The Rock's Black Adam character, which has heavy ties to Shazam, and of course that film is being, you know, it's in production now with Dwayne The Rock Johnson in that. So I still want to see Dwayne The Rock Johnson show up in Shazam at some point, or at least have interactions with Zachary Levi's character, and definitely want to see The Rock show up and have interactions with hopefully Henry Cavill's Superman, because if you get Henry Cavill's Superman, Shazam, and Black Adam in one movie, take my money, Warner, take all of it, and just do whatever you want with it, because that is a showdown I want to see. Because a lot of people don't remember Shazam beat Superman in the comics, because as much as Superman is everybody knows his weakness is kryptonite. A lot of people don't realize that Superman also has other weaknesses, one of them being magic. And Shazam definitely has magic. So I think it's definitely, and we'll see what they do with Black Adam. I'm pretty sure his character does as well. So it would be an interesting story to see told on screen between these three characters. I think it would be an awesome film in the making, waiting to happen. But when it comes to Dr. Sivana, like I said, the third film, it sounds like a good place to possibly, hold him off until maybe let him sit in jail for a while. Maybe the teaser at the end of Shazam 2 would be him getting out of jail with Mr. Mind or something to that effect. And I want to know more about that Caterpillar. I really don't know a whole lot about that character in the comics, but it's interesting to think of a brilliant mind being an alien life form that looks like a caterpillar. I mean, that's as comic book gets. So, but yeah, the idea of maybe Dr. Sivana, Mr. Mind, Helen Mirren, and Lucy Liu's character from Shazam 2 possibly doing a team up film to take on the entire Shazam family in Shazam 3. That sounds like a good way to go about it. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. I have high hopes for DC, despite all the shortcomings they've had in recent past. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do, especially after they reboot the universe, so to speak, in the new Flash film. But what do you guys think about this news of Mark Strong saying he is not going to be in Shazam 2? Comment down below. Let me know, and hit that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content here on our channel. And until our next video, guys, take care.
We about to turn it up.